YouTube, what's going on? Professional Madden player T Davis here. In our favorite series from last year, the series you guys love so much, we're going to break down 32 team ebooks here right on the channel. That's it, free offensive ebooks from all 32 NFL teams. So we're going to have some of the best money plays in every single playbook to break down on the channel for you guys here. So whether you are a fan of the team, whether you use that team in Madden, it doesn't matter. We're going to break down the best money plays in every single playbook here on the channel in our 32 money play series. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Smash that like button and comment down below anything you want to see here on the channel if you're enjoying these free ebooks or what team you want to see me do next. But we're going to start at the top. We're going to start, we're going to go alphabetical order, but we will get through all 32 teams. Last year, it was a huge hit. Everyone loved these 32 team breakdowns, so I'm going to do it here again on the channel. Probably going to last a few weeks, though, trying to get all 32 teams in, but don't worry, your team will be on there. So check out my playlist as well if you're not sure or if you can't find your team. Check out the playlist on my channel and just go through the channel in general and you'll be able to find your team. So that's really it for the intro, guys. Of course, I have coaching sessions available. I have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you guys want to improve as a Madden player. I've been around for 10 years, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in career winnings, worked as the color commentator for EA Sports for our big Madden tournaments this year and the past few years. So I know what I'm talking about a little bit when it comes to Madden. So check out the ebooks down below. I have a West Coast offensive ebook, I have an Indianapolis Colts offensive ebook, and I have a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive ebook. Like I said, the coaching sessions and film study reviews. You can check out all those things in links in the description below, as well as my social medias. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram if you have any questions or anything of that nature. So that's really it, guys. Let's jump in to the free ebook right now. YouTube, what's going on? Today we're taking a look at the New York Jets offensive playbook, and this is actually one of my favorite playbooks in the game. It's basically the exact same playbook as the San Francisco 49ers playbook. They're pretty much identical. So we're going to break it all down. They have a great running scheme, some under center stuff. They also have some decent shotgun stuff as well. So we're going to start with the I-form slot close. It's going to be simple, just a stretch play. But this is probably one of the best stretches in the game, especially if you're still on the PS4 and the Xbox One consoles. Cool thing about this is we can flick it to the left or the right, whether we want to run to the wide receiver side, whether we want to run to the tight end side. You can also utilize motion. We can get some extra blockers going to that tight end side. So there's like a million different ways you can run this stretch. That's why I love it so much. You see there, we cut up inside, get a big gain right there with Michael Carter. So same thing here. If you see you motion him over, maybe it's man coverage though. You don't want the receiver to follow him, so maybe you motion him back. You can create a lot of different havoc with this. So now we have the more room to the right because the man coverage on the left side. We kind of get out and wait for our fullback to pick up those blocks, cut it back inside. So it's all about reading the defense, reading the numbers in the box, seeing where they align, right? This time I'm going to take it to the left, maybe try to cut it back in if I can. Nope, I'm just going to get to the outside there with Michael Carter, pick up a nice 12-yard gain right there. So you can take it to the left, take it to the right, use a little motion, one of the best runs in the game by far. Let's go over to one of my favorite formations every single year, strong close. So many different things we can do out of this. We got wide trail, we got mesh post, you got the off tackle, the dive, angle out, FL drive. I mean, so many good plays in here. We're going to go ahead and look at PA deep cross. This is one of my favorite zone beaters every single year in the game. Actually, let me respot this, and I think I chose the wrong play. Give me 1 second here, but it's going to be PA deep cross, the play we want to take a look at. If you guys have checked out my West Coast offensive playbook, you know that you've seen this in there. This setup, one of my favorites every single year. So all you want to do is streak your tight end, put your circle receiver or receiver on the right on a in route, and put your running back on a wheel. Then we're going to go ahead and motion over. This in route is going to turn into an out route. It's going to just bring out the zones, allowing this wheel route to come up inside right behind it. You see there, easy completion. I like to low pass those wheel routes as soon as they kind of cut up the field. So same thing right here. It's really a play that stresses the user because the user is going to be forced to go over and guard that wheel route, right? You keep hitting him with this. We'll hit him with it again right here one more time. Easy completion, gets inside that little area. So now you keep hitting them with that wheel route, right? They're going to have to eventually go over there and user that. And when they have to do that, that's when we come back to our deep crossing route, overcoming to the right side, right? You see there, gets behind the zone coverage, easy completion on the sideline. So it really stresses the user because the computer zones, that's why this is one of the best zone beaters in the game. The computer zones can't guard either of these routes, right? So the user is forced to choose one to guard. Whichever one the user chooses, we're going to throw the opposite one. This time maybe they go to the running back wheel again. We throw the deep crosser behind the defense for an easy completion. Let's go ahead and keep moving. We'll go to the gun split close formation. The cool thing about this too is if you sub in a tight end here, You can actually audible down to the strong close. You can audible down to the I-form slot close. I'll go ahead and show you guys what I mean right here. Let's sub in a tight end in this position. And the play we like to look at, well, they have a lot of good plays in here. Power O and fullback inside creates a great running scheme. We have PA slide is really good, double ins, fullback trail, halfback wheel is one of my favorite plays every year. Wide receiver corner is the play we're going to take a look at, though. Going to run it versus random coverages. You see here, when we try to audible down, though, look at that. We can go over to the I-form close. We can go over to the I-form slot close, which we previously went over. We can also go over to the strong close, which we just broke down. We can audible down to our PA deep cross play that we just broke down that we love. So that's why this playbook is really good, because it has all these 2 running back, 1 tight end, 2 receiver personnels. So on this play, it's pretty simple. I just put my running back on the left on a out route, but the main thing here is the circle route versus man coverage. You see there, look at the separation it gets versus man coverage. It's also going to get down in between the zones sometimes as well, where you can throw a little low pass. This time, obviously, they're playing way back. We're just going to check it down to our little out route to the running back. As you guys know, those are absolute money this year. Sometimes you can go ahead and throw to that square route on that deep post, but this time we're going to check it down to the table route. So you have a little high-low read over there on the right with the table route and the C route. That's what makes it very difficult to defend, especially if they're in zone coverage. This time it's man again. What do we have? Of course, we have our C route, Elijah Moore, just whooping that man coverage. Just one of the best plays in the game every single year. Anytime you get these C routes out of a bunch set like this, you know how effective it can truly be. This time, I was a little late with the read right there. I thought he was playing back further. He played underneath. So that was a mistake on my part, but sometimes you can hit that table route. This time it's man coverage. We'll try to hit our skinny post. Boom, look at that. Corey Davis versus the man coverage. So this play, you can audible around from it. You can beat man. You can beat zone. It's a multi-diverse, multiple different ways we can attack the defense with this play. Let's go over to the gun tight Y-off formation, and they added a new play this year, tight end corner. We're going to run it versus random coverages. It's one of the best in the game because it has the double corner routes, right? We're going to put square on a flat route just to kind of get him out of the way for these corner routes. And you also have this half-back angle route, which is one of the best in the game. You know, it beats man. It gets in between zones. Just super, super effective. This time, look at how wide open our corner route gets to the left sideline. Jamison Crowder just absolutely whooping that defense. You see it there, getting wide open. Let's go ahead and run it again here. This time, looks like they're sending an all-out blitz. You already know what to do on that. We just check it down to the angle route. Always going to beat the blitz over the middle. That's an easy completion. So you're looking at either side, really. You want to hit either of those corner routes or check it down to our halfback angle route deep down the field, or deep over the middle of the field. This time, tough catch right there for Tyler Croft. Obviously not an elite receiving tight end by any stretch. This time it's man coverage. We go to the halfback angle every time versus man coverage. That's just too easy. Also had Crowder there on the deep corner. One more time here. This time they're playing drop zone. We'll just check it down. Easy angle route over the middle, 5-yard completion every single time. So you guys can see how talented this play is. You know, you can hit them to the left, to the right, whatever you want to do. Sometimes you can even just check it down to the flat. That was a way late read by me. I should have threw that immediately after I hiked it. But if they are blitzing or sometimes they're playing back, look at that. Just hit them with that real quick. Little flat route. You're over there, 7-yard completion just like that. Like it's nothing. So a lot of different ways you can attack out of this. Make sure to put that receiver on the left on a flat route. Look for these corner routes, look for that angle route, and if nothing else is there, check it down to one of these flats if they're blitzing you. Finally, let's go over to the bunch Y flex formation, a formation that was added in Madden 22. Speed dig out is a phenomenal play. They have RPO zone alerts here. They have dagger, they have Z-spot, they have verticals, they have flood. So many different things we can do. I don't even know which play I want to break down because I like all of them the same. I'm going to go verticals just because it's pretty simple here to run. I'm going to run it versus random coverages. Adjustment I like to make here is I like to put circle on a flat route or a little out route here to get him out of the way for our tight end wheel route. I'll put the running back here on a out route just like this. And of course, you guys know man coverage. Boom, we know how easy the little halfback out routes are versus man and get underneath zones. Super easy there. Let's go ahead and run it again. This time I'm trying to look for X over there on that wheel. See, I threw that a little bit too early though. He didn't play it the way I wanted him to. See if I can use a little motion here, get a little better spacing. Yeah, just like that, exactly. But this time it's man coverage again. We'll check it down to our halfback out route. I want to hit that deep crosser as well. Actually, let me move the ball so I have a little more space over there on that right side. There we go. Yeah, middle of the field, hash marks. I always want to play the hash marks, guys. It's super important in Madden to use those hash marks. This time, you see what the wheel does. Right in that little area, we low pass that inside. The flat defender goes out to guard that out route, allowing X to get wide open on that wheel right over the middle of the field. This time it's man coverage. We have R1 coming wide open, but I am not able to get the pass off. So you see the third read is definitely that deep crosser to R1. That thing can get really open. You see there, this time we might have it. See, I'm getting sacked. I had a lot of things open there. They brought the blitz, but I do want to hit that R1 crosser if I have a little bit of time. Let's go ahead. Sometimes you can even just quick pass too. Just something like that. Quick pass it out there if they're blitzing you, if they're playing back in zone drop. You can go ahead and just throw quick pass that little out route just like that. This time, once again, we check it down to the halfback out route. So you see a lot of options. We're really attacking them horizontally here across the field to the left and to the right. So hope you guys did enjoy this free ebook here for the Jets offensive playbook. One of my favorite playbooks in the game. We're almost through with our 32 team free ebook, so keep it locked on the channel. Make sure you check out my playlist that has all the teams broken down with free ebooks, free money plays, and all 32 team playbooks. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this video. It helps me out so much to provide more content for you guys. Comment down below as well. Those things really help me if you guys want more Madden tips just like this. Until next time, your boy T Davis is out.